All right, guys, I think we need this song. This song is called Market Makers Make It Bounce. We should really be playing the chop one because it's just chopping people left and right. But let's see if we can get the market makers to make it bounce in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bingo, bango.
Yeah. We in the charts again. Support line looks like it's holding. Market makers, make it bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Make it bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, bounce. Late night sessions, eyes glued to the screen. Charts looking heavy, but we move like a machine. Candles playing tricks, yeah, they trap the whole crowd. Wick hitting the lows, portfolio getting plowed. Liquidity pockets, that's where they hunt. Fake breakdown stops getting hit, eating your lunch. Market makers be sneaky just like a mouse. Traders just looking for that bounce. Bounce, bounce, back. Wrist tight, stop loss, snug, protect the bag, don't get rug, greed to get you wrecked, that's facts, no doubt, take them profits, that's what this game's about. Market makers make it bounce, support level, get respect, now we pounce, hold a level, this is where it counts, market makers make it bounce, 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 don't freeze when it drops, just glance, see the zone, that's our chance. Take your profit, don't trade with greed, or else your portfolio will surely bleed. Market makers target stops, taking retail's lunch. Then pump it high like a savage punch. Double bottom looking like a bounce. No disguise, candle close after retesting. The breakout is all prize. Volume spike, that's your cue. Ride it clean, take what's due. Smart money flows where the weak get shook. We be reading the charts, they be reading the book. Don't pray for luck, that's a clown's route. Traders joining groups, do the mentors, know what they talking about. If you ain't gotta stop loss, you already lost. Risk small, think big, calculate that cost. Support ain't a guess, it's a level of defense. Bounce plays pay when your logic makes sense. Market makers make it bounce. Support level, get respect, now we pound. Squeeze the villain, patience the crown. Market makers play, they run the town. But when you learn their game, announce price, finding the support level now, make it bounce. Market makers make it bounce. Price hit load and renounce. Take them profits, no remorse. Move like a shark, stay on course. Market makers make it bounce. Watch that wig, no flounce. Stay disciplined, stay profound. Market makers make it bounce. Charts tell stories, emotions scream loud. The wise stay patient, the greedy heads in the clouds. Market makers be sneaky like a mouse, while traders looking for that bounce. Market makers make it bounce.
So market makers make it bounce. Let's go. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you to the CCM Raid Crypto Coin Mindset. I love it. Let's get this show started. Let's do it. 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time. That's right, guys. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff's boring. Who needs that? I don't. Just give me levels. Give me key levels that I can clearly see and understand to have the higher probability of it either going up or down. Do we catch them all the time? No. And it's okay if you miss a trade. It's quite all right. But I tell you what, I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to miss giving out the shout outs. We have Floki's Angel in the house. What's up, Floki's Angel? Appreciate you. First, Floki's Angel is first. I'm so happy. Thank you very much for that. We got Chris up very close in the second. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you. Everybody smash the like if you could. It really does help support the channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you for doing so. Let's see here. I sure hope the market starts to pump soon. Otherwise, I'm ending my trade soon. Yeah, definitely stop losses are super important. Always have a plan when you have a trade. There's a lot of traders I see out there that, like, you could have a plan not to do a stop loss, but it needs to be part of your plan versus, oh man, let me go ahead and put it. It's like, no. Like, what was your plan? Like, yeah. Kind of disappointed in myself this morning after having pretty decent days lately. Yeah. And that's what happens. The market makers, they make you feel good. Ooh, man, dude, the market makers, man, they'll start talking to you, telling you all the stuff you want to hear. And then what happens? Well, market maker goes and, well, let's just put it this way. You need to go to the clinic, the free clinic the next day. Okay? Okay. Hopefully y'all know what I mean. All right. But here, they're going to tell you what they want. And that's what happens with the market maker. So, and this is, man, especially leverage. Man, you're killing it. You're killing it. You're killing it. You got this big old bobblehead and you can't even get out of the office or the computer room or wherever because you're so like, man, I'm the best thing ever. I know how to trade now and it's amazing. And then you go harder, more margin, higher leverage. And then boop. That, man, this was last season though. There was a time where I was trading, I forget how, like 12 hours. And I'd be waiting hours for the setup too. But 12 hours of trading made, I don't know, 7, 8 trades. I don't remember, but it wasn't like 20. It was like 7 or 8 trades in 12 hours. I was literally waiting for the setups. And man, I killed it. I think I was like 90% win rate. I mean, it was just amazing session. And then I go and lay down, put my head on the pillow. It's like, man, that greed monster was talking to me. Joe, come on, one more trade, one more. You're doing so hot, man. So sure enough, like 30 minutes later, I got up and I was like, all right, let me go and trade. I go and I trade. And then sure enough, I lost. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Lost again. Shake it off, Joe. Shake it off. Come on, you can do it. Lost again. I lost 3 trades in like 5 minutes, taking like 70% of my winnings. So yeah, that's a little story time. A little story time for y'all. Yeah, let's see here. Going on the list. Let's see. Do I have everything up now? Okay, I believe everything is up. So now I can go ahead and get rid of this one. Thank you for the CCM raid. We were just on Crypto Coin Mindset. We go there every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday and Wednesday. So it's every morning on Monday and Wednesday. We go and we talk crypto, talk about the news, all that good stuff. We got WixSwipe 589 in the house. What's up, WixSwipe? Appreciate you. Chris is saying CCM raid. I love it. I love it. I love it. Here, going on the list. We got the K Diggity in the house. What's up? What's up, K Diggity? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I think there was Steve somewhere. Hopefully I can see him again. Let's see here. Locals says the camera's working. Perfect. Yeah, camera's working today. Camera's working. Matter of fact, I actually made some new scenes so that I was working on OBS. And again, it's a learning process. So if I do have either Chris back on or other members or viewers or traders, this is what it might look like. I might have to redo this. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. So I wasn't gonna have a frame, and I said, you know what, let me do Bitcoin Orange. So I did Bitcoin Orange, kind of like a goldish thing, and then have the name. I don't know if I should leave the name or just not have the name on there. But so that I did that yesterday, and then I also did this when we're doing side-by-side talking. Boom. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know. We're working on it, guys. We're growing. We're growing. All right. So let's see here. Hit the like. Yes, indeed. We're going to get started in just a second, guys. Dave says, trade tuition, but he shows you how to trade without the tuition. That's right. Show you for free. Show you for free. So yeah, join the Discord. Sometimes I'll put like a Bitcoin setup. Speaking of Bitcoin, we're going to check out Bitcoin in just a moment. Just want to say hi to everybody. You wish I would have said. Now, here's the thing too, with stop losses. Oh man, sometimes it's so aggravating as a trader when it just wicks to your stop loss and then it runs. It's like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have moved that stop loss. But then let's say you didn't and it comes all the way down, hits your original stop loss. Now you're like, oh crap, maybe I should have. So it's always the woulda, shoulda, coulda, would have after the fact. So just be just be aware of what you're doing in the moment, so that if something does happen, just know, okay, well, that was the best decision in that moment, because we don't know. We don't know. Now, if it starts doing it more often to where you're getting stopped out, let's say at 8% or 12%, and it goes down to 14 or 15, and then it runs, and you get stopped out a few times, you're like, well, let me try to do it at 15%. But I have to be okay with the amount of money I'm going to lose if it hits. And that's how you always have to think about it. You put it at 15, it goes down to 13, and then it runs. That's a good trade. All right, moving on. Now, let's see here. Going to the list, catching up. Yeah, you got to go to the free clinic. I'm telling you guys. Speaking of story time, brain. Okay, so we'll do this one after. This will be towards kind of like the end, but I'm gonna tell you about my brain tumor. So let me make a note. Brain tumor. I had a brain tumor, and I'll talk about that throughout the show. We got Dano Crypto Raid as well. Dano Crypto, thank you so much, man, for being here. Greatly appreciate you. Yes, thank you. The wizard, Dano. Yes, very, very nice. Appreciate you guys greatly. See, no more trading for me. Just DCA and chill. Smart man. The exchanges know the like. Yep. Very true. Yeah, they can see the orders. They literally can see them. So yeah, it's kind of like being a fat kid and playing hide and seek, and you hide behind a tree and you're like this, and it's very obvious that where you're at because they can see your big old belly. You know, that's the market makers. That's the exchanges. They're like, oh, he's right there. Crypto, nothing wrong with that. I'm not giving my money to exchanges anymore. There you go. Man with a plan, I'm telling you. All right, so we're looking at the crypto bubbles on the hourly. We do have so. I mean, some are down, some are up. On the daily, ouch, down 16%. Esther, come on, man. Zcash down 11%. These are the dailies. Ouch. So right now, and this is one of the reasons why I really haven't posted. I want to post more setups for the longer term hold, maybe a month or two. But man, like it makes it really difficult because when Bitcoin goes up, these coins go up. But when Bitcoin goes down, these coins go down quite a bit. And so when Bitcoin goes up again, making a higher high, these coins aren't making that higher high. Except for COAI, which is, I don't like the coin because it keeps on jumping and then dumping. It's very, very difficult. Let's see here. Hard for Bigfoot to play hide and seek too. Very true. Zen, you are very correct. Let's see, you hit the mute button. I'm muted? I'm not muted. Let me know, guys. Am I muted? Let me know. Let's see here. They see everything, and it's mainly automatic. Yeah, very true. Love the themes, Joe. Oh, thank you. Scam AI chain. I see it. It's Binance Watch coin. Let me know if I'm muted. All right. So let us go to the ASI, Altcoin Season Index. Right now we are at 26. Let me refresh this really quick just to make sure. We're at 26. Yesterday, 28. Last week, 30. And last month, 63. 26 out of 100. So you're saying there's a chance. That's a scene from Dumb and Dumber. If you know, you know. All right. So liquidation seat map. This is the liquidations, and we're going to refresh it one more time. We're going to be looking at the 24 hour. We can see that we have pretty nice liquidations to the top side. Nothing really to the bottom. Really hot area, 71.75 million, 111,283. Really nice area up here, 79.13 million, 114,816. Let us go to the 12 hour. On the 12 hour, looks boring. Looks very boring. I mean, do you think market makers are going to come down here for 40, man, I can talk. Do you think the market makers are going to come down here for only 44.74 million? Boring. So boring. And this price action looks very boring too. Now, the only way that it can go and get this little bitty piece of the pie is if, oh man, I haven't had pie in forever. Joe, calm down. Is if it breaks this level. Does it mean that it will go here if it breaks the level? No. But it cannot go here if it does not break the level. So the words that I say, they have meanings to them. And if you understand the meanings, well, then you understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is the price cannot go here without breaking the level. Well, it just makes sense. Because if it breaks the level, the probability of it going here just increased. But if it's above that level, well, then it doesn't even matter until it breaks the level. Now, if it breaks the level, does that mean it's going here? Nope, sure doesn't. And come right down to it and then jump up. We've seen that a few times. Matter of fact, last week, I think we saw it a few times. All right, so let's see here. I think the one was Clash we wanted to see. So on Clash, we've been talking about this one for quite a while now, talking about all the potential entries and what we're waiting for, lower entries if possible. So here I'm thinking we go up, down, up, and then if we break this low, it's it's a oh crap. But if we break the high, which would be this level right here, we've mentioned it a few times, we buy. Sure enough, we do come up and we break this level. This would have been, oh yeah, I did it right here. This was a good buy. I think we saw it here or here, I forget. This is only a 4-hour time frame, so it must have been here, I guess. But this would be a good buy. And I don't know if these candles already happened or not. If I was just drawing what I'm looking at. This one I would have bought. You know, chance of it coming down is fine, but we don't want to do this. We just close it out because it continue rolling over. Right now it looks good. Right now it's a happy face. Let's do a happy face. Is there one with money on this? I don't see a money face. No. What can we put here? This would be definitely a good entry. I don't see. Still going down the list. Oh, that's cool. Safety vest. Okay, I'll do this one. Boom. Right now we buy. Again, none of this is financial advice. And then what could happen, let's do... Oh, I think it'll go up more. I think it'll go up more to here. Then kind of do this number. Maybe. Again, this is a very low market cap coin. Well, I don't know about that. Oh no, this one's a 43 million market cap coin. So no, disregard the low market cap coin. But right now, in my opinion, is a great time to buy. Just know that it has a chance of pulling back. And if it pulls back, don't get freaked out. Don't get scared. So it could go up another 10% and then pull back 20%, but 30% from your entry. So don't let that scare you. If you get scared, well, then just close out your trade and wait for a break of another high. But I think it looks good. I would not be surprised if it pulled back 20 to 30% from where it's at and then continue going up. So I like it. Okay. Let's see here. I love that on that show, on that Dumb and Dumber. So, like, what are the chances of like me and you, like 1 in 10? No. Like, 1 in 100? No. 1 in 1,000? It's more like 1 in a million. Then it gets all sad. Then it gets so you're saying there is a chance. Oh, I love that part. And then her husband comes to the door. He goes, your husband? What's this 1 in a million talk? Oh man, it's so classic. And it's just like on the airplane, where it's like, Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Oh my gosh, that deserves this. Yep. That's so funny. If you know, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, that COAI is kind of iffy. Yeah. Every time I look, yeah, very true. Don't like it. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, man, Airplane had so many today. I mean, so many today. Airplane had so many just instant one-liners, man. I loved it. I loved it. See here. Dave Digital says, Joe, get to work. Sorry. Dave Digital says, hey, Joe, I have a great idea now. Whenever you tell people that something is a goodbye and it isn't or wasn't, you could tell them that you meant to say it was a goodbye. Oh, I love it. Yes. Very true. Very true. Blowpin is a wreck lately. Really? We got Crypto Changed Me in the house. What's up, my man? Appreciate you. And we got mining stocks on X. What's up, brother? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you. Let's see. Crypto Changed Me. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I need to watch that movie again. So on Joe, focus. So on Amazon Prime, the movie thing, they have Blazing Saddles on there. So if you've ever wanted to see a movie that you could not show to the people today, well, maybe now you can, but a year or two you couldn't, for sure. That's a movie. Oh my, just do little clips. Just go anywhere in the movie. Just anywhere, scrub, go anywhere in the movie, watch 5 minutes of it, you're like, oh, no way did they, yep, they just said that. It's crazy. Airplane, love that movie. I speak jive. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see here. Those are the good, those are as good as money. Sorry. Those IOUs. Yeah, it's those IOUs. That was funny. We gotta be responsible. We can't spend anything. And then, oh my gosh. Here's for you. Here's for you. Here's for you. Let's see here. You guys are nuts. I love it. I got in at COAI trade and the slippage had me, stuck for days. So I actually tried to get into COAI a few days ago on Blowpin, but Blowpin was delisting it a few hours later. So of course it gave me a big old warning, and I still tried to do it, but due to the slippage, I was gonna have to put in more money that I was willing to put in. Not only that, but my stop loss, it made me lose too much money. I was like, nah, it's okay. But yeah. Let's see here. More Blowpin drama even now. Won't load. Really? Oh, that's crazy. And for me, I have had some issues with well, I wouldn't say some issues, but sometimes like when I'm gonna enter a trade, it doesn't look the same as my trading view. So then I'll refresh it. But by the same token, I have like 30 tabs open on this page, 20 tabs open on this page, 15 on this page, 10 on this page. So maybe it's even though I have it displayed, maybe because I didn't click on it, it's not active. I don't know. So I just refresh it and then it goes. All right. Man, mama didn't raise no dummy. That's funny. I remember Chump don't want no help. Chump won't get no help. Oh my gosh, man. That's so funny. And that was actually the scene I was remembering when I speak jive. Chump don't want no help. Chump don't get no help. That's fine. OMG, having too many tabs open at once. Yeah, I have a lot of them. Because we go through all these things, I have at least 12. So in case y'all want that same chart, well then it's here. And then all of my other tabs I have a lot of tabs open. All right, let's go and let's do this. Let's do some work. Okay, we'll do some work. So this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. Of course, if you were on Crypto Coin Mindsets channel earlier today, you know that I don't have a plan A or B. The price, it came up, which was good. Coming down, I was looking for a bounce here, maybe a bounce here, and it went lower, but it did bounce. Okay, fine. And then when it bounced, man, it's like a trampoline type bounce, man. Boom, all the way up. And then came all the way straight down. This is just wrecking traders. That's all it is. People who are shorting, that shorted up here, and then boop, moved through really fast. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, it broke this level, let's go in long. And then it just came all the way straight down. Now you may say, well, Joe, no one's going to take that trade. Look at the candle, it just went straight up. No, but remember, traders, they trade differently. They trade on different time frames. So here, they could have seen this, okay, enter. I would still think that we may pull back to here, this level. And it went up further, even better. Coming down, I like to see a bounce about here. If not, maybe here. The lowest is here. And look at it goes to the levels that I would like to bounce. And I'm not just saying it because I see that, but these are the levels I'm looking at. And then sure enough, it just breaks through, wrecking everybody. Ah, crap. So, and that's for the long, and there's really no setup for the short. Let's go 3 minute. I mean, you could, it's high risk. You could have done this one, but we don't do the woulda, coulda, shoulda, was here. Let's go here. We'll leave that to other channels. And speaking about that, I have another story, but I won't bore you to death with my story today. Man, today feels like a Sunday. Today feels good. Today feels so good. Man, I am so happy, one, to be alive. Two, to have the abilities that I have. Talk. Walk. Be able to use the restroom by myself. We take so many things for granted. So many things. Be able to eat unassisted. I don't need somebody to make sure that I can swallow properly. All these things that I see as a nurse that I, used to do. Man, I'm so grateful. So grateful. So if you think that you're in bad times, just know it could always get worse. Always. So be grateful for what you do have. If you have a house that doesn't have hot water, be grateful you at least have a house that has water. There's people who don't have water. They have to go to either the store and buy water if they have money, or they have to collect water. So again, man, and just know that there are some good people out there. So if you do need help, ask. It sucks being a man, especially to ask for help. It really does, man. Women ask for help all the time. Women don't even need to ask for help. They just need to bat their eyes, and men, you need some help. But as far as men go, we don't ask for help. And oh man, story time. I can't help it, guys. There's sometimes I'll be watching YouTube shorts, and a thing will come on where, you can just see the guy and the captions come up and it says, he's quiet, but it's not because he wants to be, it's because he has a lot going on up here, figuring stuff out, as far as rent, mortgage, bills, stuff that needs to be done either at the house or at the workplace. He's got stuff up here to where, why are you always quiet? How come you never talk to me? It's because this guy is thinking about, man, we don't have enough for the electricity, the light. How am I going to make this money? Oh, you're working too much overtime. You're never with the family. This and that, blah, blah. It's how do you expect the house to get paid? How do you? So, yeah. So, and Like us as men, we don't talk about it. Who cares? Nobody cares about us. And that's the sad truth. Nobody cares about men. Nobody. You know? And then when you're with your buds or whatever, you know, most times you don't tell them your problems as a man. If you're lucky, you can. And they can tell you about their problem. And then y'all just know y'all are there for each other in tough times. So that's all I got. Okay, moving on. All right. Let's see here. Did I drop people? I don't even know. See here, going on the list. Yes. Let's see here. Wick's wife says, you're a madman, Joe. Sometimes. My tab count is hidden. Oh my gosh. Hit monitor. Oh my gosh. I have 6 open right now. Oh, 6 is nothing. Oh my gosh. 6 is nothing. You're both mad. Sensory overload. I can't do it. I gotta close everything out. I feel bad when I close everything out. I was like, oh man. So then what I do is I save it in a tab. I mean, under favorites, under a certain folder. And that folder is like so long. But yeah. Yeah, I get frustrated because can't read it. Yeah. Yep, attitude of gratitude. Oh yeah, definitely. Like you have to be grateful. Man, you have to be grateful. There's so many people. Man, I see it too. A 16-year-old gets a brand new Tesla and she's like, I wanted a BMW or and it's not even the right color. I'm thinking, it's a brand new car. I didn't have a brand new car until I could buy one. Man, my first car was a Standard. Guess who did not know how to drive Standard? This guy. But guess what I did? I learned. Why? Because that's the only option I had. And oh my gosh, these people are so ungrateful. Man, I'm grateful for the lungs in my air. Nope, for the air in my lungs. I was just so happy to say that, but you know what I mean. Zen says, thanks for reminding me. I need to hear that. Yep. I'm telling you guys. Like we have to be very grateful. So what I do here on this channel, for everybody who's new or just coming in, I show you how to trade. I don't charge you. I just show you. Ask me questions. I love questions. Matter of fact, yesterday was a killer of a show. We had Chris coming on, and he asked some questions, some very good questions, man. And I need to cut up the video to put it for other to make shorts or something out of it. But just excellent questions. So I strongly recommend, if you haven't, watch yesterday's show. Yesterday was absolutely a banger. It really was. On story time. Yep. See here. Men generally have ulterior motives when offering help to a woman. Let's be real. It depends on the man. It really does. Now, granted, am I going to go out of my way to help an attractive woman? I used to. But what I do is I help everybody. So, and it's very difficult. Like, for example, at my work, I would always help. I'd help everybody, this and that, blah, blah. And a female tricked me. She tricked me because I'm nice to her. I'm nice to everybody. And she's like, oh, man, I could get this guy to pay me money and blah, blah. And so sure enough, she tricked me, married her, the whole nine. Now, when I say give her money, it's, I'm taking care of her kids, which is the dumbest thing. Anyway, not going to go there. Sorry. These charts look ugly. They do. They really do. But let's see here. AA got me to talk about my problems. Big time. Now I can't stop talking. Yeah, there you go. And, anyone who's gone through that, sometimes we have to be in the lowest spots to see all the stuff that we have going for us. Friends, family, if you do church. I miss church. I really do. But I just don't like going there because I don't have nice clothes. I mean, I could buy some, but I don't want to buy some. I like going the way I am. I like shirts with words that say, I would explain to you, but I don't have crayons. And when people read that, I say, yeah, because you dumb. Like, I love shirts like that. And I can't wear that to church. But I do miss church. It just has to be the right type of church, too. Because there's a lot of people that they just want your money. I could have been a wealthy man just opening up a church. Some people may take offense to that, and it's okay. I speak the truth. Sometimes people don't like hearing the truth. Crypto Jamie says, this choppy market is annoying me. Yeah. True. Standard transmissions are the only way. Yeah, so I would tell my brother all the time, it's like, yeah, man, I got a standard. It's my theft deterrent. Because no kid's going to want to steal a standard. Like, they don't know how to drive that. Most of them don't. Yeah. And I love standard. I wish I could have a standard. I want a standard. I really do. Ooh, you're so lucky. I learned how to drive in a VW bus. You're so lucky. It depends on the magnets. Oh, so there was a lot of times, because I used to do pest control 14 years, and I'd be on the highway all the time. And if you have any points you want me to do, let me know. If not, I'm going to tell you my brain tumor in just a second. But I drive on the highway all the time, and I would literally, on average, per year, help 5, maybe 7 people fix their tire. You know, I'm driving, I see somebody had a blowout or whatever. I go, I change out their tire. And some of them would try to offer me money. I said, no, just pay it forward. You know, if you see somebody in help, just pay it forward. You know, just help the next person. That's what I'm about. And then there was one time, man, oh my gosh, there was a woman, woo, doggy. You know, I felt like I was one of them cartoon characters where, you know, he's flapping his leg and the smoke coming out. Woo, man, this female was smoking hot. High heels, short little skirt, just, oh my God, a body, ooh, man. And I saw her, flat tire, kept on going. Because I know for sure someone's going to stop her. Like, positive. Those I never stopped for. And there was only one that was like smoking hot. There was another one where, you know, she was, you know, good looking, but I didn't stop for those two. All the rest were all either elderly people, females. There was one where it was a younger couple. They were like, man, not even 20s. I don't even think. But the poor dude didn't know how to change a tire. So I go and I say, hey man, let me help you out. And I showed him too. I said, let me help you out. And this is what you want to do, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, cool. So that was that. All right. See here. Wix says, Joe, can you get to work? Oh no, she says, Joe, you can get nice clothes at the thrift store. No lie. I know I'm a pretty big dude. And when I say big, I mean fat. So I don't know if they have nice clothes there, but I don't know. I'm not like a now granted, I have some nice clothes, but I normally it's sad. I normally just wear those for funerals and weddings. But man, I have this really nice burgundy shirt, long sleeve, button down, got the tie that goes with it. But again, it's only when funerals and weddings. See, most of mine just wore a jacket over the t-shirts. Oh, smart. It's gonna be like 97 degrees. I'm all sweating. They're like, oh, the devil's in him. The devil's in him. I'm all sweating. I'm like, oh, okay, I need water. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be. Yeah, I do miss it. I've been thinking about it a lot. Let's see here. Critical Coin Mindset says, Joe, you're too boring. You haven't done any work today. I gotta go. I mean, he says, got to bounce, everyone. I hope y'all have it. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, how late am I? Oh, not too late. See here. Oh, eBay. There you go. Okay, going down the list. Joe, stop talking. Do link. Gas. So here's the thing, guys. Like on this channel, I have nothing prepared. The shows, I have nothing prepared. All I have is Bitcoin. And I talk about Bitcoin sometimes 15 minutes, sometimes 30, because I don't have any coins to do, or I just tell stories. But if you have coins, you let me know and then I get to work. So we're going to look at Link, Cass, and Floki. Let's see here. Bitcoin getting a little bit of a pump. Black bands. I don't know, man. This is what I'm looking at. This is on the hour time frame. Price was here. I was thinking that we may come up to somewhere in this range, 109.6, 110.4, and then potentially come down. This is going to be our decision point. If this happens, our decision point might be at 109.1 before either continuing upward or downward. Normally, I like giving you an A and a B, which way I think it might go. Right now, I can't. I really can't. But thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. LOL, Zen says, LOL, I guess you live in a hot climate. Well, no, right now it's 75. Feels really good. My dad's always told me to stop for the good looking ones, ask the good looking ones out, hang out with the good looking ones, because a lot of people avoid them because they're good looking. Oh, yeah. And it's true. That's true. Like, I don't help them. I'll talk to them. I'll talk to them for sure. Story time. Nah, I won't tell you this way. All right, moving on. I'll tell you the brain tumor story after Floki. So let's do Link. Let's do some Link. Link. Let's go here. And fire. All right, so Link, this was just doing some teaching as far as we want to break the level to go long. We don't do it. We want to break the level to go long. We actually retested the level. We can't do it. We keep on coming down. Okay, here's a little zone. Price came down, came up. So this is when we were looking at it last. We could come up here to this zone, get rejected, come up, and then this is when we want to enter. Or we could come down. If we come down, we break this level. Not good. This is when we want to short. What happens? Went sideways for a little bit. Then up. OMG. OMG. Let's extend this out a little bit. So do the candle bodies to the candle bodies. And look at what happened. Joe, you're a genius. No, I just looked to the left. I look to the left and see what might happen. This is why whenever I'm drawing my stuff, it's never, I think it look cool here. It's all strategic. Why did I stop here? Right in the middle of this box. Come up here, why? Right here, right to the tippy top of this. You know, granted, we may get rejected here too, which we did. But this is all, I call it ups and downs. This is where the price stopped. Came down, stopped, up, stopped, stop, 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 and then boom. So same thing here. We saw this, saying that we may get, some kind of rejection. What happened? We came up here in this box. I could not have drawn it. I could not have drawn it this any easier. Drawned. Joe, stop it. And then sure enough, came down here, shot right back up, broke this level. This is when we want to enter the long. This would have been our entry for the long right here. Boop. Put that in white. And price went up, really nice, came back down. Holy crap. We don't want it breaking this. So whenever I'm doing this, I'm looking at it in the moment, not because what happened. Any other trader or someone who's trying to sell you something, no, I wouldn't have entered here. And then they look for a reason why they wouldn't. I'd enter in a heartbeat. It's doing great. If we come down, man, I'm looking for this. What's the price range? Oh man, 8%. I can do 8 tech. I can do the bottom of this. I can do 13%. I can do 15%. I'll do here. Here would be my stop loss if I entered this. Maybe a 2x leverage with I'd have 2 lower entries. One right here, lower entry, and another one right here. lower entry. That's what I would do. And this one would do this in white so we don't get confused. Heck yeah. Because if it did roll over, well then hopefully it bounces here in this nice zone. But if the market makers want to be a jerk, be a little jerk face, let's do a little higher, and it tries to come for this, well then here's our lower entry, and then our stop loss is way down here. I would have definitely entered this one. But man, I didn't even see this. But as far as the retrace, this area of this move would be nice. And it actually coincides with this. But what happens? It breaks through it like nothing. Like a hot knife in butter. Just slices right through it. Oh crap. Comes up. Now I'm thinking we're gonna come down. I'm thinking we came down really fast. We came up. Now I'm thinking we're gonna come down and do this. This is what I think we're gonna do. So I could short it until we bounce either here or maybe here. But here I'm wrong again. And since I have nothing to sell you, I will tell you my thought process in the moment versus trying to show you, oh, my thought process is right all the time. Look at me. I'll show you, I'll teach you this and that, blah, blah. Now, could we bounce here? Yeah, of course. This is our little bounce zone. Price comes up and then it goes up even higher. Okay, cool. Now I'm looking for that same bounce that we've been talking about here to start coming up. Attack this. Attack this. Let's go moon mission. Does that happen? Nope. Goes down further. Uh-oh. Once it breaks to 618, what happens? I get worried. Why? Because, well, that is, I'm sure, oh, I can't even bring it up. Joe, you're ruining the story. Am I really? So let me do this. Okay, so for me, I have to have the price action, or rather, I would like to have it above the 618 on the fib retracement. If we do the fib retracement, let's go here. From the absolute low to the high. And just kind of zoom in a little bit. What I want to see is I want to see at least the 382 to the 0.5. Like this to me is a good area. Okay, fine. The 0.5, 618, this is the golden pocket. This is my golden pocket. People have moved the goalpost, which I think it's dumb. But anyway, what says, Joe, do you ever look at stocks? Yeah, whenever you give them to me, I do. For example, BITO, it's an ETF stock that has, okay, yeah, we can look at that one. And then that'll be the last one. And then if anybody else wants anything, please consider doing a donation stock. Okay. And this is for West. All right. So if we break below the 618, as I was referring to earlier, that is our Tom Cruise. That's our danger zone. Why is it danger? Because we can crash and burn. What do you mean, Joe? Well, we could do something like this. Retest the 618. Then retest the 786 and just continue. What happens? So I'm always saying this story. And here it actually, you can see it in plain sight right here. We do the low to the high. Now I did not say this story because of this. If you have watched me for any amount of time, you would know that whenever I'm referring to the fib retracement, I talk about the 618, talk about Tom Cruise, the danger zone, crash and burn, retest the 618, uh-oh. And then maybe going further down. Here we can see that exact same thing happen. We did not bounce the 382 or the 0.5 or the golden pocket, uh-oh. All right, we broke below and then danger zone. Tom Cruise, what happened? Crash and burn. Down, up, down, not looking good. Not looking good at all. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to remove our 52 drawings. And now it's gonna go a little faster. I like doing all that thought process. And for me, that's what this channel is about. The who, what, where, when, especially the why. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why is my thought process the way it is in reference to entering trades? There's a lot of great traders out there, but they can't get what's here to here. For you to get it here and then understand it. There's a lot of traders out there like that. Sad. It's really sad. Hey, Laser Skull Pew Pew. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for smashing the like. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. It really does help for the channel. It really does. A story time. Story time is coming up. Story time is coming up. All right, so what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at this really nice zone. But this zone is too much of a zone. So, and what I'm always doing is I'm always looking to the left. My eyeballs are scanning. And I'm using these crosshairs to see where I get more touches. So this is actually a really strong area. Magnet tool always on. It's actually this wick. So if we look, the price action stopped at this wick. Candle body stopped here. Candle body stopped here. The wick kind of passed it. Candle body stopped here. The wick kind of goes to it. Candle bodies, wicks, you know. And then, so this right here is a very strong level in my opinion. In addition to this, I want to do, yes. Okay, let me extend this out a little bit. Let's go from here to this candle body close. Ah, I thought I was gonna get it. I don't know. Doing too much. Get out of here. All right. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I think 4 hour doesn't look strong. In order for me to go long, I need to break this level. Now, what is the percentage from this zone to this zone? 5%. It's okay. I'm gonna miss out on 10%. Dang it. It's too risky entering now. Now, there's a lot of traders out there that will enter right now, but I'm more of a safer trader. If you wanted to, because this is what could be happening where we make a low, then we break that. Then that's what I'm waiting for here. But then we have this next level. I don't know. It looks too weak. Let me go to a lower time frame. So what am I looking at on the lower time frame? Just more of the ups and downs. Man, all these gains that it's doing, you know, people buying the bottom, and we didn't. You know, I told my VIP members, I was like, if you want, you could, you know, enter now, but just expect. I don't know what's going to happen. That's the first thing I always say. I don't know what's going to happen, but right now the market may be really still shooken up, which they were, and you know, it might come up, but expect 25-35% pullback. Not a flash crash, not another one. It could happen though, but just, you know, if the prices start coming down, people are going to be, you know, still hurt, and they're going to take out their money. They don't want to lose. And I mean, we saw it. We saw it end up happening. Did I know? Nope, sure didn't. I thought it might. I don't like it. It's too weak. It's truly gonna have to break. The earliest I can see entering is if it breaks this level, which would be roughly around right here. Let me just do a thing. Now the next ones are going to be faster. Give you a heads up. So set alerts 18.292. The level that we can call it 1 hour. 1 hour time frame needs to close above is 18.045. That's what that is. So here, going down the list, catching up on the chats. Jesse. All right, so that's that one. Let's do Cass. We're gonna get to my brain tumor story in just a moment. For Cass, we were thinking price was here. Possible come down, bounce. It did come down and bounce, which is great. Started doing this, doing higher lows, amazing. Broke this high, broke this, and then re-entered this zone, But here, I would think that we're maybe going to come down. But instead, we break up. Awesome. We come back into this zone, and then now we broke down. Not looking good either. Could this be the potential double bottom, possible? Oh, man. What's the safer entry? 10%. Oh, yeah, definitely. So what I would do if I was doing this, of course, none of this is financial advice. All this is for entertainment purposes. And hopefully you're entertained. If you are, please definitely make sure that like button's smashed. Share this content out. I'm one of the people who, really do want to help you. I'm not one of those, oh yeah, I'll help you. I'll teach you. I'll make you more money than you ever could dream of. I'll teach you and your family and your kids are going to love you. Pay me. Oh man, like, can you just teach me? Yeah, definitely. Pay me. Yeah, I'm not that guy. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here, going down the list. So here, I would definitely wait for about 12%. Set your alert at 0.05623, because what we want to do, we want to be up here. And that way, if we do come down, we can hopefully bounce off of this. We tried it a few times and then it broke down. So I would definitely wait. The next one is Floki. And we'll do the 1,000 Floki. The difference between the 1,000 Floki and Floki is it doesn't have all the zeros. So it's a little bit more easier to say. Oh man, this one too. So here we're saying that the price was here, may come down and bounce. And same thing, you want to buy the break of this. Here you would have bought, again, not doing the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda like everybody else does, but this is how I teach. You want to, could you have entered here? Sure, thinking that we may bounce, yeah. But if we break this level, then we're more than likely going to go for this. Oops. More than likely go for this, and then maybe keep on coming down. But, one thing that we want to do is we want to find the breaks of these levels. And this is what I'm showing you every single day. Like here, we would have entered. If we were looking at it, we would have entered. And we would have been lucky. Is there something that I saw that was different and that's why it went up and joined my group and blah, blah, blah? No. You get lucky sometimes. And whenever this happens in our group, I make sure to tell everybody, I was like, guys, we got lucky. It ran up 80% in a day, more than likely because a larger group saw what we saw, but they just saw it a day later. Not saying that they're in my group and they, copied my trade. That's so funny that people think that. It's that they're traders too and they saw a level. But I got that story too. I got so many stories, guys. I got so many stories. I was there. So, I'm late. Oh no. Oh no. That's funny. You're funny. You're funny. Let's see here. Price went up, down, up. People are just taking profit right now. That's all they're doing. I wouldn't think about re-entering this. I'd set an alert right here at 0.07530. And for this one, let's do it up here. The 1 hour candle needs to break above 0.07394. That's what I do. All right. Let's do my brain tumor story and then this bit toe. So as I'm looking for this, we can talk. So a long time ago, I had a tumor. I didn't know I had a tumor. The tumor was right here. It's a big tumor too. And I didn't know this until I was going for not a registered nurse, but a medical assistant. And we're doing an eye test. And I go and it's like, that's weird. Like I can see half of the line good, and this other part's blurry. I do this one. Oh, wow, that's weird. I can see this half of the line good, but this line is blurry. And so my instructor said, Joe, you need to go to an optometrist, an eye doctor. And I said, okay. So I go to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor puts me into this machine where it's like a circle and little lights flash. And he says, every time you see a light, you push a button. So I did. And so he brings out the chart, and everything in the center was spot on. I was very accurate. But everything out here was not, like I would hit one maybe, and that's because I thought. And so sure enough, he says, okay, you got to go get an MRI, this and that, blah, blah. So sure enough, I go and get an MRI. They inject the dye. They, see the big old tumor, man. That sucker was, I say about that big. How big is that? Whatever that is. Maybe a golf ball. And it was there. So what it was doing, it was actually sitting on top of my occipital. It was sitting on top of my nerves for my eyes, and it was pushing down on them. So because it was getting so big and pushing down on them, it blurred my vision. So I went, and the doctor, he said, okay, well, we're gonna have to do surgery, brain surgery. All right, cool. So I'm all cool about it. My mom's freaking out. My mom's crying. My wife at the time, she's crying and blah. I say, they're a doctor. He does this. Like, it's not his first rodeo. Granted, I never asked him that. And so sure enough, they're all crying and everything. So the nurse comes and she puts some medicine in my IV. And I said, how long does this take effect? She goes, about 45 minutes. I said, okay, cool. And then another nurse gets me like 2 minutes after the first one left. And I said, whoa, no. I'm freaking out. I was like, no. They said 45 minutes. Don't worry. So sure enough, we go into the operating room and they put me on the operating thing. I'm freaking out. I said, wait. I felt like that guy. And wait a minute. Wait, let me tell you something. I felt that like that dude. And sure enough, I'm on. I was like, no, she said 45 minutes. It hasn't even been like 10 minutes, man. Don't worry. Count back from 10. And they put the thing, and I go, man, I was out. Well, what they ended up doing was they ended up going through my nose and then taking out the tumor. And I did not realize how lucky I was. Now, granted, I was only doing the MA school at that time. I did not realize how lucky I was until I was going to school for an RN, and we were in the intensive care unit. This female, she had a brain tumor, but instead of here in the front part, it was towards the back. And that same doctor who operated on me operated on this female. And she was fine after the fact. She was fine. She was talking, everything else. A few minutes later, boom, vegetable. And so here I am as a nursing student taking care of this person who was treated by the same doctor that I was, and anything could have happened. So that's just another reason I am grateful for every day that I have now. I was more grateful that day than I have ever been, because I saw her. I mean, we took out the tube that helped her breathe, and we were doing the oxygen, everything, because she had complications. It was bad. It was so bad. And that day I was like, man, like I am truly like I think I'm here for a reason. I don't know if it's to share my stories. I don't know if it's to share how to trade. I don't know if maybe your kids change the future because I'm showing you how to trade. You teach your kid makes money, then they invent a thing and then they save the world. I don't know. I just know that I'm here for something. Maybe it's to help the next person. I don't know. But man, oh man, that day, it woke me up, because I could have been a vegetable. Anything can happen. You don't even need to step outside your house. A big old tree limb can fall. A plane can fall. A meteor, anything can fall. So every day, be thankful for every day. But yeah. And then, that's pretty crazy. Yeah. So let me see what you got. I'm gonna do, so for this one, BitShares Bitcoin, the price was here, and I'm thinking, again, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm thinking we may come up, to come down, to come up, and that's all I said on this one. Or from here, we could go up, but for here, I was thinking we were gonna go up for sure. I don't know though, and then come down. Now, this was drawn prior to the price action. And look at how, man, I can't make this stuff up. It went up for one. Here I'm thinking we had the opportunity to come down, and it didn't. Continued going up, and then I'm thinking we may come down. Well, we came down. Thinking we might come up about here. Again, I don't know. Sometimes these are spot on, and sometimes they're way off. And it bounced right here, right in this area. And then come up, and it came up. Now the difference here is it made a lower high. This is breaking the high. Here it made a lower high. So this is our first clue that we might do this. And this is why I teach this every day. This is why I want to show you trading does not have to be as difficult as most people make it. They make it difficult for two reasons. One, the most important one to them, so they can sell you something. I have nothing to sell you. If you want to donate to me, please do. I'm tired of eating this ramen. If you want to pay it forward, because I'm doing this for free, join my group. I have a VIP group. It's on Telegram. Reach out to me, trade_intuition, and just say, Joe, like, send me some information about your group. What does it do? Blah, blah. I'll give it to you. No sales pressure. Because again, I have nothing to sell you. If you want it, great. I don't check up on you in 2 days. Oh man, I can give you an 80% discount, blah, blah. What you're doing is you're paying to get all these updates. But here, because it made a lower high, now I'm thinking, uh-oh. If we roll over to here, decision point. This is what we need to attack this, to start attacking this, and, bingo bango. Or, if we roll over from this middle, again, the whole thing is 38 to 50%. If we pull back more than that, danger zone, crash and burn, Tom Cruise, 618. We break below the 618. Oh man, we don't want to break this. What are most people going to see? They're going to see an M or double top. And they're going to, okay, well, it's coming down. Sure enough, comes down to eat this up. And it came down, up, retested this level, came down, broke the level barely, then broke this again, showing weakness. Now, okay, we went over all the stuff of how we could have, should have, would have made money. But that's based off of how I teach and how I mentor and how I trade. How can we make money right now? Right now, there's a really strong possibility that this is going to go up. Why do I say that? Well, because, we came down here to this level, we went up. Came down here, we bounced up, came down, we bounced up. So now what it's doing, it's coming here. And what we do not want to see is we do not want to see this level be, we want to see this level being broken. We don't want to see it get ignored. Kind of like the stepdad, where nobody pays attention to him. Trying to lay down the law, trying to lay down some rules. You're not my dad. We don't want that. We want this to, he's telling the kid, hey, come outside. You're not my dad. Come on, come play outside. It's nice and it's sunny outside. Look at all this sun out here. It's nice and sunny. You're not my dad. I want to play my game on my TV. It's a TV. You're not my dad. So what we want is we want the kid to listen and do this. Is what we want. We don't want this kid being a little brat and saying, you're not my dad, and then do this number. We do this? No, not good. So what do I think is going to happen? I think this. That's going to be my A. And the only reason the kid's going to listen to the stepdad is because Mama Bear is right here, looking down. These are the eyeballs. Saying, you better do what he says. That's if she's a good mom. If she's a horrible mom, then she'll say, oh no, let him play. Let him play. It's okay. What does that do? It shows disrespect to the stepdad. And then you say, you know what? I'm not going to take this anymore. I'm out of here. Filing for divorce. Ah, dang it. I thought I was in a meeting again. Oh no. So that's that. A, B. Go outside. Go play. Who remembers going outside and playing? Man, I used to love that. And then, oh man, what happened? The lights came on. The street lights. Who remembers them days? The street lights come on and you're like, oh, I gotta come home. We didn't have cell phones. You know, we just knew we had to be back. Oh, so let me put enter right now. This is an enter. We do this in blue. And then today is October, man, it's already the end. Oh, Halloween's coming up, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and then New Year's, fast time of the year. 2025. The time is 1:15. We're actually over our time. Who's streaming right now, guys? Who's streaming right now? So this will be an entry. Oh, it's going red. You're horrible. No, this is what we want. We want this. I think it's good. I think we'll do this. Again, I could be completely wrong. I actually posted a chart, a Bitcoin chart in several groups the other day. And there was one guy, man, Joe, you know, man, you're the best. And this and that, just hyping me up. Oh my gosh, that whole Discord was just hyping me up because they're not used to that. And I took a higher leverage trade. I made so much money. I tripled my portfolio, just on and on and on. And I said, okay, calm down. I said, be very careful. You have to do risk management. Just because I posted and it was a successful trade, and that was the first time I posted, the next trade might be a loss. Only trade with money you're willing to lose. And I'm just going over just like, guys, I got lucky. But one thing that I do not want is, well, I drew this one out and it went perfect. If I draw this one out, it's going to go perfect too. I don't know. That's why I love coming back to them like a week or two later, sometimes a couple of days, to see if it played out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. All right. Let me look at this. Checking the chats. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you're here. Put a 2 if you are lurking and don't want to be called out. I'll probably still call you out. See here. Would you have known if you didn't get the eye exam? No. I mean, if like when I was just looking, it kind of felt weird that this stuff was kind of blurry, but it wasn't obvious, but it was kind of blurry. But when I did this, it was very obvious because I could see half, like literally half of my eyeball could see, and the other half I couldn't. It was crazy. See here. Going down the list. Yeah, it was crazy. And my nose, I don't remember seeing this prior to, but on my nose, my bridge, it's like pumped out a little bit, and this one's kind of pumped out too, but one's more than the other. And I'm thinking they broke it to go up. I don't know. But it was funny though, because when they finish and I'm waking up, man, I love anesthesia. They can do whatever I don't even know what they did. They could have taken out body parts. I don't know, like organs and whatever. Anyway, so I'm trying to go to my nose because I feel something on my nose. I'm trying to go to my nose, and the nurse or whoever puts my hand down, and then I try to go again, and they put my hand down, but I'm so drugged up that I'm like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go like this, fake them out, then go like this. Yeah, buddy. So then my body went like this. It did nothing. Oh my gosh, it did nothing. I was like, that's a perfect plan. I'm gonna fake them out with this one, hit him with this one, get here. But no, instead I went, I just conked out again. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Yeah, it definitely puts things in perspective. Yeah, it does. It really does. And, you know, man, you know, thinking about it now, like my brother rarely helped mom, rarely helped her with anything really, money, food, whatever. But after the surgery, after the brain tumor rather, I went on to become a registered nurse. I ended up, you know, moving close to her, like really close. So every time she fell, and she would fall down at least 5-7 times a week minimum. She, you know, I'd go over there. I had the keys and everything. I'd go and I'd pick her up, put in the chair, make sure she's good. You know, make her some food or whatever. But man, like it literally puts all that stuff in perspective. It really does. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Occasionally, planes hit a meteor. There you go. That's funny. It's true. Very true. Exactly as predicted. Yeah. Very true. LOL, I eat ramen right out of the package, dry and all. I've seen people do that. Like I watch camping stuff. I love watching camping stuff. I need to go camping, but like they'll have things of ramen, and they'll get the package and it's like chips. And then if they want, they'll sprinkle a little bit of seasoning on it. And I was like, man, I've never tried that. So before me, I love ramen. And granted, I'll go like 6 months, a year, 2 years without eating it. My cousin, he had a whole big old not Tupperware, but big old storage bin of ramen. He goes, man, this is my, you know, apocalypse, you know, or just, you know, I'm poor, whatever, but he's always got money. And so I was like, man, I haven't had ramen forever. And oh my gosh. But what I started doing was I would just heat up the water, then throw the ramen in there so it's still crunchy. But yeah. So here. Yeah. Man, like we used to drink water from the water hose. We used to do all that. It was fun. Tom Crown and Jason Casper are streaming at the moment. I think we do. Tom doesn't give me shout outs. We'll do Tom Crown though. He's my buddy. Got ones in the chat. But for Jason Casper, he was my motivation to get a stand-up desk and a treadmill. I ended up buying a stand-up desk and a treadmill. Took me a very long time to unbox it. I didn't unbox it until I was actually at this new place. And now I do it every day. And I love it. See here, I had my nose broken and it's still broken. Never got it fixed. Wow. Joe's looking for the counter trade, even in surgery. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, man, I was really thinking about that. Yeah, we could do Meet Damien. Meet Damien gives me shout outs. But I was thinking that. It's like, that's funny. See here. I had so much ramen during the hard time. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm telling you. Like, there'd be times where it'd like be a full week ramen. And then if I was lucky, you know, have egg with ramen. And it's really cool. I don't know if y'all like boiled eggs, but all you gotta do is just put the egg, you know, have the water, put the egg in there, crack it, and then nuke it, put it on for like 5 or 7 minutes. And then you look at it, and if it's not, you know, look like it cooked, You put it in there for another 3 minutes, and then you'll see it turn white, and then so it's cooked. So it takes an average, depending on your microwave, an average between like, I'd say between 6 and 9 minutes. And so what I would do is I'd put like 6 eggs. Oh man, I love eggs. Good protein. Like 6 eggs in there, nuke it, and now the water's nice and hot, and then I'll throw the ramen in there, and that's a great meal. All right, moving on. See here, going to the list. William in the house. William says, Joe, why don't you use Algo V2 Alpha? Oh, what is that? Is that, I don't know what that is. Is that an indicator? No idea, William. So for me, what I do is I use price action. I use the strength of the move. I use the momentum. I use market structure. That's how I trade. And that's what, I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but this is what I thought might happen. You know, either do this or maybe do this. Price did go up, which I was thinking, and then it ended up following this. So, let me take this off, because I don't want this to be part of this was just thought process of what might happen. But I don't want this to be confused with, you know, me saying that this is what might happen and then it did happen. So I don't want, let's take that off too. That was the thought process. Take this off too. And then. So now price is here. I think it'd be a good time to buy. You know, now, but we don't want the little brat of a kid, you know, saying, because you're the stepdad, oh, you're not my dad. We don't want to see a lower high. That's what we don't want, because we have a high, lower high, lower high. This is BITO. This is a stock. We do stocks, we do crypto, we do anything that we can chart, but we don't want to see the rollover here, because now what we're doing is we're doing a high, lower high, lower high, potentially lower high. So that's what we don't want to see. All right. Let's see here. Williams didn't reply, so that's fine. Oh, no, wait. He did reply. I see here. William says, yeah, guys, it works like... to me, it sounds too scammy. Now everybody's going to look that up and then get scammed. It's too scammy, William. So, William, if you're a scammer, let us know. If you are not, then let us know. But be honest, because I have yet to know a scammer that lies. All right. No. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. It analyzes the market by itself. Artificial intelligence. Yeah, it sounds like a scam. So, William came into this stream because, well, we have very little people and we will be so eager to say, oh my gosh, hey, how's it going? How's it going? And then he's like, man, these are the perfect target. And then so now everybody goes to the website or buys a thing, and yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. Yeah, and for me, I'm not clicking on that link. No, thank you. You just can watch it live. Chart watch. There you go. Nice, good stuff. Very nice. See, it's a website, and Jesse just got hacked. He's researching it. Watch the chart on YouTube, man. Stop being such a weenie and, you know, be brave for once. Yeah. No thanks. But y'all can. So you got to head out, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, yeah. So let me see what we can forward to really quick. Well, I'll tell you what. Let us go to, let's do a redirect. First one that pops up is Tom Crown. So let's go to Tom Crown. Oh, Sin City's coming up. Let's go to Sin City, because they're up in like 2 minutes. Let's do Sin City. So we're gonna go Sin City right now. So if everybody could please put the trade intuition not TI Joe or TI or Tracer Joe, but Trade Intuition. Man, William's selling this hard. Actually, I9 to 5 every day. Really? So you don't scam after 5? William says, YouTube, it tells you when to buy and sell. It's live. Don't you get it? You don't need to do anything, Joe. Trade Intuition? You're not Trade Intuition. You're more of a trade institution. TradeView. Costs $100 for the indicator. It's not bad. It's not bad. But thank you, William. Appreciate you very much. Let's now go to Sin City. Make sure to say Trade Intuition Raid, please, and thank you guys. Same thing with you, William. All right, guys, and subscribe. How do I know you're a scammer? Because you have not subscribed, William. You have not subscribed. All right, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Until then, as always, do not fall to scammers. Do not click on links that you're not familiar with, and be very careful because people want to take your money, whether it's an indicator or a site or just a fake guru that I normally call out. All right, that's all I got. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. As always, let's make this money. Take care. Remember, Trade Intuition Raid. Holy smoke. William is not a scammer. He went from scammer to my favorite. William, you're my favorite. Just to let you know that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Remember, let's make this money. Take care.